Hi, good morning. So, Katie here for again anyone that has yet to meet me, but happy to have everyone else back who has been joining me through this time. And we're just going to get started. So, let's find a nice, comfortable seat, whatever it is that you find comfortable. So, your legs could be crossed like mine, you could be sitting upon your heels, knees bent, your legs could be extended. And once you find your seat, I want you just to take a little couple rocks back and forth. Maybe even little circles. I just want you to start to feel the center. So we're not going to be arching back. We're not going to be arching forward or rounding back. We just want to find our center right on our sits bones. So find yourself at center. Drop those shoulders. Lengthen through your crown so you're sitting up nice and tall. Flat back. Super strong. There's a rod coming out of the ceiling through your crown, spine, through your tail. Once again, drop those shoulders if they need to release any more. As soon as I drop them, I'm actually feeling a stretch through my chest. You may not, but that is just something that I am feeling today, so I thought I would share. Hands can be placed down on your knees, or you could flip the palms up. You could always cradle your hands in your lap. Wherever it is that your hands naturally fall, you can allow it to happen there. Close your eyes. Release through your third eye, soften those eyelids, and relax the jaw. Just begin to find yourself into this space. Allowing yourself to just be. Letting go of anything that may have happened this weekend. Begin to release anything that may happen in the week ahead. Releasing any stresses of the past and any worries of the future. Begin to find yourself in the peace of the present. Feeling your physical self in this moment. Begin to feel every ounce of it. From every hair follicle on your head, to the tip of your nose, to your blood vessels flowing through, and your nerve endings, your muscle fibers. Take everything in. The sensation on your skin, your bones. Feel your physical self, your Anamaya Kosha, that physical sheath. And once you begin to connect to it, we're going to work more on our Manamaya Kosha, our mental sheath. So we are already starting to release our worries and our anxieties and our stresses. But let's grab that imaginary broom, my favorite broom, and sweep the space in the mind, side to side. Begin to clean out that dust. Clean out that chatter. Clean out that clutter. Sweep it all aside. You can always take it back out when you're done. Let's clear it out for the time that we're together. Allowing yourself to be in a blank room. Blank walls, blank ceiling, blank floor. The only thing that's left is you and your mat. Begin to feel yourself get comfortable. Being in a place of stillness, being in a place alone, releasing the fear within yourself as we begin to know ourselves. Letting down those walls, first for ourselves, not worrying about others here, letting down those walls that we build up in ourselves. Allowing the breath to drop them. Coming to our beautiful internal self. That place that sometimes we're a little scared to dive into. But it's here asking to come out. And throughout this time, throughout this class, letting any emotions that have been stuck down deep, allow them to come out. You're in a safe place. I may not be there with you physically, but I am there with you energetically. So let that emotion release. It could be laughter, it could be a smile, it could be tears. Anything that feels like it needs to arise. Don't push it back down. Let it come to surface. We must feel in order to release and move on. Beginning to add on any type of pranayama, any type of breath work that feels good. It may stay with your natural breath. You could begin your Dirga breath, that 3-part belly breath. Inhaling through the nose, filling deep into the belly, ribs and chest. You could layer on top your Ujjayi breath, that slight constriction in the back of your throat. Just letting that breath, just letting it flow. And realizing that the breath is our life force. The breath is our strength. The breath is our peace. Letting your focus stay upon it. Keeping yourself in the present. Taking in every drip of each moment. Inhale, lengthen through that crown. Exhale, chin towards your chest. So letting that head fall forward, shoulders drop down. Breathe into the back of the neck, the upper back, maybe into the base of the scalp. Feeling those muscles relax and release. Slowly picking your head up through center. Lengthen through your crown on that inhale. Exhale, turn your gaze over that left shoulder. As far as it wants to come. Feeling that stretch in the right side. Stay long through your crown so you're not looking down here. We just want to find that length, find that stretch. Inhale through center. Exhale over the right. Inhale through center, and then gently let your head fall back just as far as it will fall. No forcing it back. This can cause more people some stress, but if there's any part in the neck movements that cause you more stress, then good. You do not need to flow into it. Reminding yourself that everything I offer are suggestions, and it's up to you to connect to your practice and move in whatever way it wants to move. Inhale, lifting that head up. Exhale. Inhale, sweep those hands up. Connecting at the palms, lower the hands to the heart. Let's take a moment here and set an intention for ourselves, set an intention for the practice. What are you looking to get out of today? Where would you like it to lead you? Breathe into that intention, set it in place within the heart. Inhale, sweep the hands up. We're going to start some movement here. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over. Just starting off small. Inhale, up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm over. So we're just going to flow with the breath until we pause. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Just starting to warm up those muscles, just like you would before a workout. Inhale, up. Exhale, over before a run. We always need to warm up our muscles. We can't just flow into them. Exhale. Allowing that breath to move us. And then the next time that the left hand comes down, we're going to pause there. So we release on that exhale. The left shoulder stays down and away, breathing into the right side body. Gaze could look under that right side or it could turn under. Now here in your side body stretch, both hips are rooted down to the earth. We're not peeling up to get deeper. And those fingertips are active, so you're really stretching through that side body. Inhale. Exhale, close that shoulder, right hand towards the left. Getting just a little twist. Inhale, side body stretch. Exhale, twist and close. Inhale, side body stretch. Exhale, close. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches over. So that shoulder stays down, breathing in through the side of your neck, side body. And watching that shoulder, we're not closing it. You want to keep open to the side. Fingertips are active. And I just noticed I was shrugging into my shoulder. So keep that shoulder down, space between the ear and the shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, close that shoulder. Bring the left hand towards the right, just a light twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Hold in your side body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, float it up. So we're going to do the same thing with those twists. So inhale. Exhale, right hand to the outside, that left leg, left fingers behind the tail. Slight twist because we're going to add that breath to movement. Inhale, up. Exhale to the other side. Inhaling up. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. One more to each side and then we're going to pause. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. So the next time that we are twisting over the left shoulder, let's pause. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the outside of that left leg, left fingertips behind the tail, really lengthen through that crown. Exhale, feel the twist start up the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, the neck then follows. Inhale, let's float those hands up. Exhale to the other side. So right hand to the outside of that left hand to the outside of that right leg, right fingertips behind the tail, lengthen, twisting the lower back, the mid back, the upper back. Inhale, let's float the hands up. Exhale, make your way into a tabletop. So shoulders will be right on top of those wrists. Hips upon those knees, neutral spine to begin. Check the toe. So spread those fingers, shoulders stacked right upon. Fingers spread wide, knees are down, and now really try to have all 10 toenails touch the earth. Navel towards your spine. I know it's hard to see that my belly's not dropping because of my shirt, but keep your back nice and strong. We don't want to dip here and just let it fall. That's going to happen very soon. So lengthen through your crown. On your inhale, now you can let that belly fall. Shoulder blades pull together, collarbones separate, lengthen through the crown, and feel that stretch as your tail lifts. This is your cow. Exhale, round your spine, tuck the hips, turn the gaze. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round. Inhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round that back. So close your eyes here and connect to that physical self once more and start to move in whatever way your body wants to move here. Through your cow and your cat, adding on any movement that might feel nice. So one of my favorite things to say is nice instead of good, because nice, you're just like, that feels nice. I feel like you can say good for anything, but nice is a different adjective. I don't know, I feel it a little bit deeper than good. Just a couple more rounds here. One more full round. And then you can take yourself to your tabletop. Walk your hands up just a handprint. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Curl your toes under. Just press gently into your heels. Let those hips drop back just slightly. So we're not coming all the way back. I just want you to feel that press into your feet. Come forward into your table. Lift those hips. Down dog. Take a few breaths here. And let's walk out the legs. Bend one knee and then the other. Shoulders are away from the ears. Taking this walk as slow or as fast as you may like. You could dance with it. You could do a slow march. As always, just connecting to yourself. Starting to lengthen through that spine. And now slowly start to walk your feet up to meet your hands. Nice bend to your knee here as the top half hangs over the bottom half in a ragdoll. So hands can stay towards the earth. You can grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and just begin to sway side to side, rock heel to toe. Maybe you shrug your shoulders around, shake your head yes and no. Releasing any chatter that's trying to return into your mind. Now releasing your hands down towards the earth, feel your feet connected as you start to roll all the way up to standing. Letting your head be the last to come. Feet right under those hips. Soft bend to those knees. Tuck your pelvic floor under. Palms are down by your side, facing forward to the top of your mat. Shoulders drop down. Lengthen through your crown. Inhale. Exhale, find this Tadasana. Close your eyes. Feel the strength of this pose. Feel the calmness. Feel everything that you would feel in a mountain. Take it all in. Those feet are fully grounded. You are long. You are strong. You are calm. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Connect those palms. We're going to bow through center. So hands come down through the center as we bow forward. Hands release towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, forehead towards the knees. Slowly start to roll yourself all the way up. Sweep the hands up. Connect at the palms. Let's bow through center. Hands release down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, start to roll all the way up. Sweep the hands, connect to the palms. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising. Sweep the hands. Exhale, bow. Adding on, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, send the feet back. So you're in your high plank here, shoulders stacked upon those wrists, core is nice and strong. So there's no dipping here. We don't want to be high. We want to keep our back as flat as possible, separating through those shoulder blades. Navel towards your spine, shoulders stacked upon those wrists. Feel that core engagement. Creases of your elbows face the top of your mat. Drop to your knees. Release to the tops of your feet. Hug the elbows by your side as you lower all the way down. Drop those hands a little bit further. Elbows squeeze in. Shoulders roll down. On your inhale, feel that back body engage. The chest peels up ever so slightly. Exhale, lower down. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So that your hands were barely pressing into the earth. They were just there for some gentle support. On your next inhale, now press into the palms. Lift up through a table. Curl your toes, down dog. Feel free to walk out your legs even more here. Inhale, look in between the hands. Exhale, step the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, sweep the hands. Palms come together as we bow through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot goes back. So feel yourself in your lunge here. That right knee stacks upon that right ankle, some nice joint alignment. If you're a little bit behind, that's okay. The knee never goes beyond the toes. So feel your stretch in that left hip flexor. Staying here, your hands can be connected to the earth, blocks, or you could rise a little bit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let's lift into our crescent toe. So hips are square, core is strong. Hands come up. Deep breaths. Connect to your inhales. Connect to your exhales. Inhale. Exhale, take the hands, float them to the inside of your right foot, and heel toe your right foot out to the side. So breathe here in the stretch, and you can keep both hands connected, or you can start to peel the right fingers up, so you're twisting into that front leg. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Send that right foot back. Now you're in your plank, you can adjust yourself. Knees up or down. If your knees are up, roll onto your tiptoes. Creases of the elbows face the top of your mat as you lower all the way down. Releasing to the tops of your feet, walk those hands down just a little bit again. Elbows squeeze in, shoulders drop down. So you can come into that baby cobra where it's all back body, or you can come into a cobra where you press into the palms, lift the chest, shoulders stay down. So it's a slight bend to the elbow. And you're long through your crown, but don't hyperextend here where you crunch the back of your neck. Exhale, lower. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Feel your thighs connected, your hips connected as you peel up. Don't lose the lower half of your body just because we're stretching through the top half. Exhale, lower. Inhale through a table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look in between the hands. Exhale, step just the left foot forward. So you're in that high lunge. Hands can be to the earth or to any props. Inhale, lengthen, checking that left knee. It's on top of that ankle. And now you can lift whenever you're ready. Come into your crescent toe. Shoulders are down, hips are square. So once again, you can pull that left hip back, right hip pulls forward. Tuck that tailbone so you're strong through your core. Connect to your drishti, your focal point, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, both hands to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe that left foot out to the side. You could stay here, or you could lift the left fingers up, taking that twist. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down to the inside of your left foot. Now step the right foot up to the outside of your right foot. We're going to come into a malasana, a yogi squat. So step that right foot up and drop the hips down. So your heels try to stay connected to the earth. Your elbows press into the insides of your thighs, hands to heart center. If your hips are really high, you could always place a couple of props underneath your tail to stay comfortable in this position. So if your knees are caving in, try to press into those elbows. And if you notice my spine, I'm not rounding forward. I'm long through my crown. So we're going to stay here in our malasana, in our yogi squat. We're going to work on taking a twist. So your left hand, a couple of options. It could just place down to the inside of that left foot and peel the right fingers up. You could take your hand to the outside of that right ankle, or if you're playing with your bind, wherever that bottom hand is, we're going to start with a half bind where you bend that right elbow, palm facing out on your lower back. Full bind, left hand sweeps around that left leg to grab your hands together, looking up to the sky. Releasing that left hand down, right fingers up, inhale. Exhale, place both hands down. We're going to straighten the legs, take a wide-legged forward fold here just to release out. And now bend those knees, drop the hips. We're finding ourselves back into that yogi squat. So elbows pressed against those inner thighs. Hands are together. Find your breath. Right hand plants down to the inside of that right foot, or you can grab the outside of that left as the left fingers lift. If you're taking that bind, bend the left elbow, palm faces out on the lower back, right hand wraps around. So if you notice, my arm is on the inside, and then it wraps around the shin. Gaze turns up. Just breathing wherever it is that you find comfort. Inhale, releasing that left arm up. Both hands come down, take that fold here. Plant your hands, send the feet back. Take your high plank. Working through a vinyasa, so rotate forward, lower down. Baby cobra or cobra. Exhale down. Inhale through a table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right toes up. Exhale, rock forward, knee to chest. Look in between your hands. Plant that right foot down. Back knee and heel stay lifted. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift, crescent toe. Shoulders drop down. Inhale, left hand forward, right hand back. So you're twisting into your front leg here. Right hand can drop to that back leg, left finger sweep up if that's in your practice. We're going to take that twist in the lunge once more. Inhale your left hand pinwheel, so the inside of your right foot, we're only staying here for a moment, and your right fingers lift. So we're going to activate the core, coming back to a side plank. So you have a couple of options. First, you're going to rotate to the outside of your left foot and step your right foot back. So you could stack the heels, stack the feet, lifting those hips up. You could stagger the feet, or your bottom leg can always come down. So we're going to keep those hips up nice and high. Inhale, exhale, roll forward, come to a high plank. Now we're going to work our way all the way around. So bring that right hand under. We're going to shift our weight to the other side. So the left fingers lift, your feet could be stacked, staggered, dropping that right knee down. Hips lift up, shoulders stacked right upon those wrists. So now use your core, and we're going to step our left foot to the top of your mat. So you're going to step the left foot up, popping up onto your right toes. So you're in that twist here. Inhale. Really use that core, find your balance, lift all the way up, and bring that left hand back, the right fingers up. So we're just taking a big old circle here. Right fingers come forward, left hand back. We're just holding in our twist. Deep breaths. Feel the inhales, feel the exhales. Sweep both arms up by the ears. Don't lose it like I almost did. Shoulders down, crescent toe. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Send that left foot all the way back into a three-legged dog. And now lower it down into your full dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bend your knees. Hands come down by your sides. You can place the cheek down. Just windshield wiper those legs from side to side. All right, release those legs down. Hands come under the shoulders. Find yourself back into a child's pose. So you're rounding your spine. Options in your child's pose, the knees could stay together or they could separate. Releasing your top half over the bottom half, hands can be extended. You could bend the elbows, palms come together for your prayer. You could wrap your arms around, shoulders round forward. Begin to lift your torso up and sit back upon your heels. And now shift your weight around. Sweep the legs around out front. Your legs are extended. Bend the left knee and cross that left foot over the right, toes face forward. Wrapping your right arm around, we're going to take another twist, but here you're going to kind of tug on that thigh so it pulls towards your belly. Left fingers behind your tail, inhale, lengthen, right toes are flexed. Start to twist. Inhale. Exhale, start to unwind. If it's in your practice, bend your right knee and work on stacking your knees. So it's okay if you have a gap here, if you want to fill it up with a blanket or a pillow. You want to come just to a regular seated with that leg in front or on top. Inhale, lengthen, adjusting yourself. You're not sitting on any calves or ankles. Slowly walk yourself down. Now, as you walk yourself down, if you feel like you're rocking forward because you want to get closer to the ground, your hips are peeling off of the ground. Keep those hips connected to the earth, really rooted down so you get that stretch in the outer hips. Lifting up, extend your legs out. And now pick up that right knee. We're going to work ourselves to the other side. Right foot steps over. Left arm wraps around. Really tug that leg in so you're already stretching through that outer thigh. Fingertips behind the tail. Left toes flex. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, unwind, bend that left knee. Once again, we're going to stack those knees if that's in your practice. Filling up that space or taking that other leg in front. Inhale. Exhale, you can start to walk yourself down slowly. Just breathing into those outer hips. Hips stay connected to the earth. Try to soften through the hips, release any tension that you're holding on to, that you don't need to hold on to. Lifting your torso up, and let's sweep those legs back out in front. Scoot your tush forward, and walk your back down. Knees are bent, feet are planted. Palms come down by your sides. Inhale. Exhale, press into your heels. Start to roll those hips up. And now drop them down, one vertebrae at a time. Press into your heels, lift those hips up. Exhale, drop it down. This time, press into your heels, lift those hips up and hold. Hands can stay down, chin is tucked. You could walk your hands in, interlacing your fingers, take one shoulder under and then the other. Releasing your hands, roll onto your tiptoes. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Once the lower back meets the earth, hug those knees in towards your chest. Gently rocking side to side. And now you can take a happy baby where you grab the outsides of your feet, bottoms of your feet can either stay together, or you can take that yogi toe grip, peace fingers around your great toes. Knees towards your armpits, your shoulders, and once again, your hips don't peel off the ground. We want to keep that lower back connected. You could rock side to side here. If you want to extend your legs, feel free. Inhale, bring those knees in towards center. Feel free to rock or make little circles here. On your next inhale, bring your forehead up to meet the knees. Make a tight little ball. On the exhale, slowly release your back down, extend one leg out, let it walk out of your hip, and now extend the other leg. One arm walks out of your shoulder, palm faces up, followed by the other. Close your eyes. Find yourself in Shavasana, your corpse pose. Staying here, feeling your body melt down into the earth. Sometimes we become so caught up in the daily grind that we forget how much beauty and inspiration our world offers. We forget about the power of inspiration. What inspires you? Discover inspiration points, those high places of the spirit from which you can see more clearly, see more beautifully. Spend time taking in a grander view of life. See how calming and inspiring it is. See how you return to life with vigor, enthusiasm, and passion. Visit places that invigorate your soul. Help you see the larger picture. Find places in your home, your community, your state. Look for that place in yourself, that sacred inspiration point within you, where your soul and heart see the larger picture, where you and your ideas come to life, where you make the connection between your soul and the world around you. Seek the power of inspiration. Inspiration points abound. Open up. Look around. When you seek inspiration, it will come to you. Slowly begin to deepen the breath and add small movement into the body. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, maybe a gentle rock of your head from side to side. Giving yourself a big stretch here, lengthening at both ends, or draw one knee in towards your chest and then the other. Slowly begin to make your way to one side, using one arm as a pillow, placing the other hand over your heart, pausing here and reflecting upon that intention that you said at the beginning of practice. Take a moment to give yourself that appreciation for allowing yourself to open up today and allowing any emotions that needed to arise to come to surface. Slowly start to come to your last seated position, taking hands to heart center and a gentle bow to your head. Once more, say something nice to yourself. Show yourself that love, that appreciation. Feel your heart fill with it. Now send your love and gratitude to all those practicing with you today. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Connecting at the palms, lower your hands down to the heart. Praying to always love compassionately. Bring our thumbs to our lips. Praying to always speak truthfully. Finishing off with our thumbs to the third eye. Praying to always see clearly. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys all have a wonderful week.